Yo, what's up guys? Neo stock has been dropping as of lately, but this doesn't mean we should go into panic mode and sell our shares. In contrary, we should be buying some more right now. Looking at the graph of the last couple of months, we can see that the support level of Neo stock price is around $30, and we're right now hovering around $33, which is great because we're showing support around the $33 mark, and it's not dropping anything lower than 33, so thank God for that. Anyway, if it goes up from $33, we might test that $50 to $55 range again, which is pretty possible. And if we can break it, it's only going to go up from then. Looking at the graph, we can clearly see that we're right now in a downward spiral. And the coming days will be very important to test the $30 mark if we are going to drop lower or if we're going to go up from there. So these are very important days for us Neo investors. But if you ask me, guys, we're going to go up. You know why? Because Neo's fundamentals have only kept on improving in the last couple of months since we were down to $30. Not only that, just look at the last record. We had over 10K deliveries. Everything that's happening right now with Neo is just amazing, guys. So I can't complain, even though the stock price doesn't follow up with whatever's happening with Neo, but it will follow in the near future. But let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes at Neo. We've got two new managers in the design team. One of them comes from Volkswagens Seat car company and their sub-brand called Cupra. The guy has been there for years right now, and he's now going to come to Neo's design team and design Neo's future cars. Looking at what the guy already did at Volkswagen, he did almost all Seat cars and the Cupra models. Looking at the Cupra Formentor, for example, the sporty model that Seat just launched, it's kind of a beautiful car if you ask me. Now, looks are subjective. So this guy's name is Joaquin Garcia, our Volkswagen Seat guy. We will be coming to Neo to work on the exterior design. He's an exterior designer for cars. So we also need an interior designer. That's the other part of the equation, which is Whelan Allister. Whelan Allister worked for Jaguar Land Rover, where he designed the F-Type, the F-Pace, and the I-Pace EV. Those are pretty beautiful cars if you ask me. I've been a Jaguar fan since I was a small little kid, so I'm kind of biased, but still, he did some great designs and kind of a little bit futuristic, not as futuristic as the ET7, but it's still pretty good, and we'll see what they will do with Neo. Let's also not remember these guys are European guys, which will improve Neo's future car designs to suit better for the European people. Not only European, for the West in general, also the US. So who knows what will happen with these two guys on board. Maybe they've already been working on the ET5 design and we don't know it yet. We can expect something really drastically different from the ET7 with the ET5. So let's see and hope for the best, because these guys are pros at what they're doing, and I got high hopes for these guys. Neo has been doing a lot behind the scenes, which we don't hear about, and we only hear the news, the media about crash coming up and the stock price is going down. But since there's fundamentally no changes at Neo and the company has been keeping on improving in everything that it's doing, I would say only a fool would be selling right now, because only a fool would sell a company like Neo. People will be regretting. I'm certain people will be regretting in a couple of years that they sold Neo, even in a year time. Believe me, Neo's stock price will be much higher than it is right now. Once we're testing the 30 grounds, it's only going to go up from there. And the Q3 numbers will be a new record. The Q4 numbers will even break Q3's record, which is generally even better. The Q4 should be generally better than the Q3. And the Q4 should set a new standard for the coming year, as the factory will be ready for production. So what does this mean? If by the end of this year we have around 300,000 cars annually, this means if we divide 300K by 12, we get around 25,000 cars. 25,000 cars a year. What does this mean? A month means 300,000 cars a year. So January, our capacity will be around 25,000 cars a month. Will we hit 25,000 cars a month? I don't think so with the chip shortages right now. But we for sure know that the demand is there, because the Neo ET7 has right now a guesstimate of around 50 to 70,000 pre-orders, but I don't believe in that number. I believe in 2022 we're gonna have at least 100,000 ET7 sold, because the pre-orders are pre-orders. After the pre-orders there will be other orders for sure, and if NIO succeeds in Norway, then we're gonna have something even better, guys. Then the numbers will just blow up even more. If we're gonna have 25k capacity, production capacity in January, I do believe if we're going to have 25k, we're going to sell around 13k, 12 to 13k in January, and going up from there, because NIO will be selling a lot more, guys. But we gotta also consider the fact that Q1 and Q2 are the worst performing months for any car company. I told you guys this before. Q1 and Q2 are horrible for any car company, so I'm gonna be a little bit drawn back from the numbers, so I'm guesstimating around 11 to 12k for the first quarter in sales, and in Q2 we'll see what happens as they're gonna upgrade with the other company and with the ET5 whenever it's going to be launched. So we've got a lot of great news coming up, guys. Hope you have a great time. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.